What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be starting a brand new show. This is Iwakakeru Sport Climbing Girls. Alright, day 3 of the season. We're kicking us off with this one. I like to do Crunchyroll shows, then Funimation shows, just it's the order I've been used to from previous seasons, so that's why I've been structuring them for these uploads the way I have been. So for those of you new to the channel, hi, welcome. My name is Stunt. I'm a British reactor, as it were. And when we start a new show here on the channel, we do seasonal reactions, so we go season to season, and new seasons here, so I pull up the analyst page for the show that I'm going to be watching, only on the first episode though. Subsequent episodes I don't need to. Look at the synopsis, look at what studio's doing it, some of the tags, maybe if there's a voice actress that I immediately recognise from the very front page of characters, I'll have a look, but I find that I don't want to look at the characters too much, because I want to meet the characters in the show. If I know the character exists before I get to meet them, I have expectations for them. I kind of had that with Sumi from Rent a Girlfriend last season. I was waiting for her character, and then she got half an episode, and that was about it. So, yeah, that's why I don't try and look ahead too much. But anyway, let's pull up the thing here. So, Iwakakeru Sport Climbing Girls. This has changed, I think, since I did my full preview, so this is actually kind of new. The story centers around girls who compete in sport climbing, particularly climbing artificially constructed walls. So yeah, I assume like indoor. Well, you can have outdoor climbing walls as well, but maybe indoor ones as well. Our school had the indoor one, so I'm used to indoor climbing. First year high school student Konami Kasahara discovered the sport at Hanamiya Girls High School after training her mind with puzzle games during junior high school. Puzzle games, huh? They're making that connection. Okay, I mean, there is the element of strategy in picking your handholds and your footholds, and there is that to it, so fair enough. I see where they're going with that. This is by Studio Blade, who I have not watched any of their stuff before. This is my first introduction to Studio Blade. They've mostly done Chinese ONAs. That's what they've been doing most recently. They had this half-length anime back in 2016, but this is their first project since. It looks alright, honestly. Just by the initial visuals, it looks pretty good. And we know why it looks good. I mean, let's not beat around the bush. We all know why we decided to give this show a chance. Like, some of you are genuinely into climbing, and will like to see an anime based around climbing, because it doesn't happen too much. Like, sport-based animes are not the most frequent, and when your sport gets one, you're like, oh, great, I want to see if they can do it justice and encourage people to join the sport. And there are two ways of doing that. You can do the Asteroid in Love or Diary of Our Days of the Breakwater approach. You have cute girls doing it, having fun, making friends, and just enjoying their time with a hobby or sport that you didn't really know they would enjoy, but it turns out they enjoy it more than they expected. Or you've got this approach, which if you can't tell just by this initial picture, like, if you can't tell what they're trying to sell you on with climbing in that initial picture, yeah, I think we know. So, comedy drama, ecchi, obviously, sports, we know where the ecchi's coming into this. Primary female cast, fitness and athletics, yeah. We all know why we picked this. We all know why we wanted to give this a chance, because we enjoyed the culture, as it were. And, yeah, I'm hoping to all the rock climbers out there, and who have actually gone rock climbing, or the indoor climbing, or whatever it's called. There's a term called bouldering, isn't there? I think that's slightly different, though. I would like to know if they are being faithful to what the sport would entail, and how the techniques would be used, and if they actually are being genuine. I would like to know that, because I don't have any basis for it. We had one in our school, like I said, but I wasn't that interested. Like, of all the sports, it was probably one of my more interested ones, but I never did anything more with it. I was always a football or soccer kid to you Americans. I always did football, so that was the only sport I really invested a lot of time into. That and badminton. I wanted to get good at badminton, but our school just didn't have any interest in it, so there was not really many opportunities for it. Anyway, that's all we really need from there. We're going to be watching this one on Crunchyroll, since that's where it's simulcast here in the UK and US. Looks like we're starting off with a rapid pace shot of either a road or a wall or something. I don't know what the hell I'm looking at here. But if you're new to the channel, what we do here are timer-based format reactions. Bottom left of the screen, you're going to see the timer for the episode. I will count you down 3, 2, 1, play, and on play, you start the episode, I start the episode, and we'll be in sync. There will be no video or audio from the original work featured on this video, since that goes against YouTube's copyright policy. Most studios are actually okay with it, but certain studios like Cygames will immediately flag you. Well, not immediately. They'll flag you at 5 a.m. in the morning for UK time for some reason. That's when they file their copyright complaints, apparently. And since this is Studio Blade, I have no idea what their copyright policy is, and I don't know who's running their copyrights, so I'm just going to take it easy and not show anything anyway. I'm doing it for the rest of the season as well, but I might as well do it here as well. I'll call out the OP when it starts and ends, so it helps you sync up. And you can also use the screen flash to help you figure out scenes. So if we go from a dark to a light scene, you can see it flash on my face, and you know that if yours is flashing as well, you're roughly in sync. So, with all that said, let's get into some culture, I guess, in 3, 2, 1, play. Oh, we're on a rock climbing wall. Okay. That's a foot. That's a hand. Is this one of our characters? No, this is just an introduction, okay. Okay. 2 minutes left, alright. You can do it. Build up the crowd. Mm-hmm. Okay, and that's her motivation. Nice. Oh, okay. OP time, alright. Oh, they're really laying into the puzzle theme, aren't they, with this? It's a nice transition, though. I like the way they did the colouring as well. All them being like hand and foot holds. It's pretty clever. Why were we focusing on fish? I don't know, but whatever. Was that meant to be a flash forward for her? Once she'd actually... Is this? I assume this is our main character. And those are the group of 4 that I'm assuming we're going to build here. Yep, it's already beginning. Why are you jumping? I feel like... Okay, maybe it must have been a quite a far jump, I'm guessing. Probably was an easier way to get up, though. Alright. Decent OP. Again, with the water theme. I guess we're on we're in a port town. Training. Not the greatest running animation I have seen, but still, yeah. Okay, I'm guessing that was a flash forward, our first scene. Definitely seem more sporty. Aha, and she comes across Wall 1, Rocky Puzzle. That's the title of the episode, okay. So they are outdoor, but yeah, artificial walls. Damn. Oh, damn. Just patiently watching. I wonder. Very forceful. Almost certainly not. Yep. Bouldering, lead, and speed. Okay. So I was right. There is bouldering as a term. Give it a go. Why not? No, she was just thinking about it. Actually doing all right. Think about it. That's probably no. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Got hooked already. I mean, you did alright for the first time. Yellow only, okay. Yeah, we know why we're watching. I think you're meant to use a different part of it, but. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No, she wants to get higher. Oh shit, here we go. Wow. Sure. That's one way to figure it out. It's pretty interesting. Mm-hmm. Struggling club, okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you've got a pretty good chance of one right now. Okay. Yeah. Oh, damn. Doing well. Nope. First time. 5'9". Don't know what that means. 5'11". Okay. That's a nice shot. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yep. She's completely hooked. Oh. Oh, damn. But she doesn't have the grip. Yep. It's close, though. Way too close. Completely hooked. Mm-hmm. Don't push him too much. That was a weird subtitle error. Okay. Of course she does. I'm waiting for the answer. I like that she has a puzzle piece as a hair clip. That's quite nice. Mm-hmm. Very much so. Yeah, you're too much of a hard ass. Game has multiple meanings. Oh. She's being quite a hard ass on her, just because. Yeah. uh, some good gifts come out of this. Oh. She has an easier route. Hmm. Yeah, she's overly serious about climbing. Mm-hmm. Oh, wow, okay. Okay. She probably memorizes the route. Okay. I see. She's not climbing blind. She just doesn't get to see the route. Wait, what? Jesus Christ, what is with this girl? Jesus. The hell happened to her for her to be this much of a hard ass? Like, seriously. No, you will. Okay. Mm-hmm. They are. Yeah, thank you for addressing it. God, if this is normal for her, then dear God. Oh. Okay. Here we go. Someone who's been training for a long time. Mm-hmm. Now they're matched already. mean, you can practice and gain experience at a game. I don't know what her problem is. Yeah, she's super into it. But you did it because you enjoyed it. I think she's forgetting the fact that she enjoyed it. You say that. Mm-hmm. Still treating it as a game. Yeah. I love how we're doing the parallel, but with... Nice, okay. Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of money in gaming nowadays, though, so... It's not like it was 10, 15 years ago. There was still money in games back then, but it was not mainstream. Mm-hmm. Again, you're such a hard ass. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Hmm. Then she's interesting. She's gonna go for a lunge. Mm-hmm. Let me guess, she's going to actually make a lunge this time. But... Mm-hmm. I love how we're overusing this CG. Oh. Laybacking? Okay. Using the edge of the wall. Nice. Well, not yet, you haven't. She's got the mind for it. Mm-hmm. She's refined her mind on puzzles. She's gonna fall short, though. But she'll have earned respect for it. Okay. Who gets there first? I'm guessing the experienced one does. Or did they both get? They both got there. Okay. Okay. That's still very impressive. Well, yeah, that should have happened, but. Alright, Jun, time to stop being a hard ass and actually admit that the girl has some serious talent. Mm hmm. Okay. Okay. Alright. She's still a complete hard ass about it, but. Alright. That was a complete hazing. Video games? Oh, ballet. Okay, there we go. Gonna say it's because games. Yep. I mean, yeah, she went into championships for puzzle games. Like, she won them. Yep. Mm-hmm. You do. So better get going. Holy shit. Okay. ED time. Okay. We implying a little something there? Why isn't this the OP? This feels more fitting of an OP, honestly. Hmm. I wonder what all this means. There's a lot of things to translate there. Damn it. Rule 2, believe in yourself. Yes, have confidence. Okay. That was interesting. I will say, as a first real taste of Blade's animation work, it's average, I think, is the best way to put it. Like, on wider shots especially, you can really see where they're either just doing things simply for the sake of budget or whatever, sake of time. I'm the CG and different usage for the when she was climbing and think of it as like a puzzle thing. That was an interesting take on it. It's an interesting idea to bring to climbing. Don't know how much it actually works for the sake of climbing, because like I said, I'm not a climber, so I have no idea if that's like viable, if you know what I mean. Certainly an interesting way. The ecchi was toned down this episode, I think. It didn't just throw a lot at us immediately, which I appreciate. Well, it put a bit of us to begin with, but not excessively so anyway. But yeah, it has its moments for its fan service, and it picks some of its shots very carefully. I feel like, though, the animation quality is not... I feel like the animation quality doesn't make it that ecchi, though. If you know what I mean. Like, how can I put it? When you have simpler animation, those types of ecchi shots don't really have the same impact as they would if they were, like, super detailed and, like, every single bead of sweat was drawn and things like that. Like, some shows really go in on the detail for elements like that. This one hasn't done that yet. It's definitely more in the close-up shots and specific angled shots when they're on the wall that you can tell that the animation quality, a little bit more attention has been put into it. But overall, it is fairly average. Now, the girls themselves... Do I recognize Konami Sumire Yuseka? Yeah, Dekamori from Chunibyo. Okay. So I have definitely heard you. Not enough from Girls and Panzer. So yeah, I've definitely heard you in a bunch of stuff then. Anastasia from Idolmaster, apparently. Shoutia Bloodfallen from Overlord. Okay. Yeah, I heard you in a bunch of stuff. Mari from Inuyashiki. Queen Liz and Warspite from Azur Lane. Oh, there's Nanase from Inspector as well. Interesting. She's also Saratoga in Azur Lane. She was in Asteroid. Also Akashi from Azur Lane. Damn, she's got a lot of Azur Lane stuff. And from Satan Academy. Cool. Okay. Wait, hang on. Wait, when did Nagatoro get announced as an anime adaptation? She's gonna be playing Nagatoro? Excuse me, when did this get announced? How did I miss this? I did not know Nagatoro got an adaptation. Holy shit. Okay. Okay, I'm interested. I did not know this was coming. Sorry to go completely off topic, but she's going to be voicing Nagatoro in the anime adaptation. Holy shit, okay. Add that to the list. Add that to the list of shows I'm going to be watching soon. She's also going to be playing a character in Sigurd Reefer, which we're about to watch soon today, and also a character in Tonakara in future weeks. Okay. Yeah, I don't like June. June's character, I don't like. She's unnecessarily abrasive. There must be a reason why she takes it so seriously, right? Like, there must be some reasoning behind it, but it comes across as really, really abrasive and just really, like, a character not to really like. It's not like tsundere endearing sorts of way where it's like, she's just being mean because she doesn't want you to know that she's actually excited. It doesn't come across as that. Even in that ending bit where she's like, but next time I'll win and I'll do it by a bigger margin, so keep training with us. It's like, it was kind of soon, but it's just too abrasive. She's just too much of the soon, not much of the dere. So it's just kind of hard to like her with the initial episode. Hopefully we'll see more of Nonika and Sayo, the two other members. But apparently we're going straight into a tournament, somehow. I mean, if she can keep up with June like that, she has a decent chance of doing, at least, not embarrassing the club. I think it's fair to say. She won't embarrass the club. Though, on a time limit, maybe she'll struggle, because she was 2 minutes... She had pre-knowledge of the wall, at least a section of it, and had a 2-minute head start over June, and they finished around about equal time. So she needs to start lessening that gap. Honestly, if June just wants to beat her, All they have to do is have a fair and square match of, yeah, you also get to study the wall and pick your approach, and then you set off at the same time. Like, just do that, and she would win easily. So, I think she's getting a bit too worked up for getting the handicap she actually gave her. So, whatever. But it was an enjoyable episode. I enjoyed it. I'll definitely be watching next episode, because I want to see where they go with this. So, to all the climbing people that will be watching this, if you do have an interest in it and have done it before, please let me know some of the terminology they use, like 5.9 and 5.11s. Like that was a type of hold or something, I believe. There's also some other terminology thrown around. If you do know what some of that terminology is, please leave that in the description. Are they being accurate with the usage of these terms? Are the movements that they're using to showcase them, are they being accurate as well? Are they doing things that are just not realistically possible? Things like that. I want to gauge how accurate this is as a show, if you know what I mean. Like, Diary of the Days of the Breakwater did a very good job of teaching how to fish. Asteroid in Love did a good thing of learning about geology and astronomy and things like that, since it was part of their clubs. I'm hoping that this also has that element of climbing in it, because I think that'll actually get a lot of interest in the sport as well, which is kind of partly what this type of manga and show is all about, right? To encourage people to take up this hobby. So, anyway, leave a like and enjoy the episode as well. It always helps grow the channel out. The engagement of videos really does help boost the channel in the impressions. It's very obvious when I have a series that gets a lot of viewership, but not that many likes, and how the engagement can differ between a show that doesn't get anywhere near the amount of views, but still gets the same amount of engagement, and they have basically the same impressions, despite one having like double the views. So, yeah, liking and commenting always helps out the channel and growing it. But don't forget to subscribe as well to see next week's episode of this show, as well as the rest of the full 2020 lineup you can find on my channel. We're only on day 3 as of right now, so there's still plenty of shows coming, don't worry. We're not even... I think we're about a quarter of the way through the shows this season, so there's plenty more to come. And until next time, see you guys later.